75 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina.
It'll be ding-ding from first stop. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Do you believe what we're seeing? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They are giving us a high-tempo show. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That's Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're much better. Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in his place. Don't miss it. Great one. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out for one shot at a time. Set him up so you can take him out. He's ready. Don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. All right? Good. That's it. Just start sticking a few bodies.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
On. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with the jab. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
The straight right just misses. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Thinking, you're smart. You're lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Now come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the focus. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Hit and ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Few body shots shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
Here we go.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can't score with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Oh, what a punch! This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
All the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the max mark. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep the... You've completely switched up. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much... But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Together. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now your fence on end and think about what you do. Good work. Now, Jack, go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Stop him in his track. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You don't want to trade shots. And just as quickly as the action slows down and heats back up. Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect stop.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. Both men step back for just a moment. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much... Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man. Good man together. And put him back at his place. I need to go back. Set him up. We'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Yeah, mate. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Good work. Don't forget the jab, but don't get carried away. Good man. Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent. The jab's working nice.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
And now you let him back into it. Getting back into the fight. Great round. You're getting your time in already. Right.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice exchange here from both men. He misses with that straight left. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Good counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Only catching air with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just keep them on. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. And I don't want you to load up. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round. Right. Let's go out there and get your bucket and ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. The fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Just stay focused. Don't let
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on. You're working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great.
Let's do it.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That hook doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. No rest for the weary. That jab doesn't score. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your breath back and get fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll run. You done all that work in camp. You gotta stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him those free shots. And you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back two straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
For this entire fight, it's the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about what?
Crawford in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there. Great work. I love that. Love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on. He'll focus back, get the jab back. Just boxing. Just be small. Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. They're going to win this round. They only lost one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way Right there. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. In the same league as him. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and get back into the fight. Don't give him those free shots. Keep smart. Through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match. You got to set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You win this round. Get your mind hit and you ride it out. Go out there and finish it. You're getting your time.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
These two fighters are made for one another. The straight right just misses. So much firepower here. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. No rest for the weary. Perfect punch. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You'd like to see more jabs. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue.
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round. Gaps of the pin. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round. You've done all that work in camp and your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. About what to do. Good work. You're getting your time in already. You take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end. In there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
You stop him in his tracks. Give him those free shots. Keep smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
And we enter the ninth. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Just misses with that left uppercut. That counter shot lands. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Just misses with that jab. It's all offense all the time. And Sugar is in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Now relax.
Last 1 round. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
You don't listen. Great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Max, you got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up.
The basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him those free shots. Keep
Round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better.
still landing your power shots. Good work.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Think about what you do. Good work. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for...
We've made it to round 10. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Respect for each other's punching power. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.